actually, like, and you see it, you're in that space too. So I'm kind of curious when you're connecting with graduates, right? This is, I mean, you, like, every week, I know there are people on your schedule you're connecting with. What is the thing that you wish, like, if you could hand them like a, you know, here's the perspective gift. Like, you know what I mean? They open up and there's like this, it wafts over them and they adopt this perspective. What would you see, or what would that perspective gift be to the people you're connecting with on a regular basis?
Yeah, that's a good question. One of the first things that I kind of already touched on this is just the understanding of their own value. I feel like I've noticed a lot of coaches hold back because they don't understand what they can offer or what they do offer. And I think until we understand our value as a coach, we either try something that isn't us because we're trying to set ourselves apart and fit into something that we believe coaching is supposed to be, or we hold ourselves back from what we actually are meant to do because we are afraid that we're not going to do well, or we are afraid of success with it too. Which is really interesting. What if I do succeed? Can I do it? Am I going to do it well? Or what if I can't succeed? And so I think it starts with like just knowing that space that is created as a coach already is something really powerful, because a lot of us don't have that. But also, man, I mean, people need coaches. People need people who are going to be curious about their lives and want to know about them and empower them to find those answers. And when there are so many coaches when you can just feel when they've like tapped into what they're supposed to be doing with coaching, and they're like, I know I'm supposed to be doing this. And so that would be the biggest thing, is just like the foundational part, and then build off of that. Like, know your value. Like, if you have a passion to serve people in a certain area, then you should be doing it, and know that you have value first and foremost because of that passion too, and just because you want to serve people. That's a really big deal, to want to care for the world and people in it. And so that would be it. If I could be like, I like saw people like and take it in and like change their inner being. It's pretty cool.
Do some aromatherapy with it or something. Did people like, here's the, what is it, the value Ashley spray? We'll have a line.
Here you go. Here you go, everybody listening.
You open up the materials box and it, like, you know, wafts out.
Awesome. And they're like, wait a minute, I have value.
It's the thing. It's the thing, is they're isolated. You know, a lot of coaches are working in isolation. You don't walk into an office. You're walking into you know, with other people. You're walking into a solo space, and it's challenging. I mean, I felt really lucky to have a Moist there and to go, and, you know, it was like, it was helpful. I mean, just something comes up, you have someone to talk to, kind of thing. I feel like that's the other thing. I feel like the community aspect of it is so valuable. You have to find your people. You have to find your supportive people. Yeah. The people who support you in that space. It might not be your partner. It can be, but it might not be. It doesn't have to be. But when you find those people who, like your team, like, oh man,
yeah. And I would say that there, you know, within our community, naturally that happens in our classes, I think, a lot, but our coaches want that, you know, and I do think, and I kind of touched on this, there is a difference when you have that support system, what kind of pushes you forward. Maybe it's you getting your own coach as a coach, or it is like tapping in to people walking a similar journey, and to be able to just talk about like the excitement of creating your own business and clients, but also like the hard things, and to be able to encourage each other. And that, I think, is a really big deal. So I love, like, to circle back, just that it's not a competition with other coaches. Yeah, that was really cool.
Mm-hmm. Let's do one more. Let's do one more, or maybe two.
Okay. Oh man. Okay. So we could talk a little bit about the national board if we wanted to.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Okay.